Hello, and thanks for joining this Wisdom Wednesday video. The purpose of our training this week is going to be to provide an overview for how to launch an appointment campaign and navigate. This is a great tool that you can utilize to send out appointment information and a link directly to specific populations of students that they can use to schedule with you individually. For example, if you wanted to reach all your Promise Zone students who were enrolled in winter 2021 or summer 2021 but haven't enrolled in fall, you could target these students with specific communications and the ability to schedule with you. That way you could discuss a plan to get them back on campus. So first, you're going to log into your Navigate, and on the left you are going to see Campaigns. When you click on Campaigns, you'll be able to see any of the campaigns you're running during this current term. So whether that be a progress report, an enrollment campaign, or appointment campaigns. So as you can see, I've done quite a few different test trials, so ignore those, but we're going to go to the right, and you are going to click on Appointment Campaign on the right. When you do this, it's going to take you to a new invitation campaign page. So first you're going to want to name your campaign. So let's say this is Promise Zone non-returning students, I guess we should say. You're going to select a care unit if you have one. So let's say you're the academic advisor who is issuing this. You can choose that. You can choose video or phone appointment. So that's just going to be your location, whether that's going to be in-person, video, or you could choose either. Then you're going to choose the service. Just choose academic strategies. So then you're going to choose a start and end date for your campaign. So let's say they can start as early as when they get the campaign, but let's extend it out to, let's say, the end of July. So by the end of July, you would like to meet with all these students. You can set an appointment limit, so how many appointments they can schedule in that amount of time. So we'll just leave this at 1. And then you're also going to want to schedule or to pick out the appointment length. So this is the amount of time you want them to schedule for. So this is really going to depend on the different campaigns that you have and what you want to talk about during these campaigns. So let's say for this one, you want it to be at least a 30-minute conversation. You can choose that appointment length here. And then how many slots per time. So let's say if you were okay with group advising, you could pick more than 1 slot per time because you're saying you'll talk to all those students at once, or you can just say 1 slot per time. And then there's a button here that would allow them to schedule over their courses. Obviously for this case, we wouldn't need to do that. Then you'll hit continue, and it's going to bring you to that advanced search page that you had seen during our Wisdom Wednesday 2 weeks ago. So this is how you're going to sort your campaign to include whatever specific populations of students you're interested in communicating with for this. So we had said that maybe we do this for a student who is a Promise Zone student, and we'll do full Promise Zone or half Promise Zone. And then they were enrolled in winter of 2021, or they were enrolled in summer of 2021, but they are not enrolled in fall of 2021. Now there's still, like in your regular advanced search, there's still plenty of other ways that you can separate out students. So if this isn't the exact type of campaign that interests you, you can get creative and choose students who may have a plan to transfer to a 4-year institution or whatever it might be. You can kind of sort that out through here. Then when you scroll to the bottom, if you are interested in this, you can do My Students Only. So make sure it's only the students who are assigned to you that you're scheduling this out to. Simply because I am not assigned any students because I'm not an advisor, I'm not going to click that, but this would be a great resource for most of you to utilize. Then you'll hit search, and it is going to populate a list of students that fit those categories. So let's say we want to send the communication to all of these students. So you'll hit the check mark, and then you'll hit continue, and you'll see that 35 students were added to the campaign. Then you can go through and you can kind of review. So let's say you know that you've already spoke to a couple of the students on this list. You can take their names and just click on it, hit actions, and then you can hit remove selected users. So let's say you're like, I've already talked to them, I know why they're not returning, I don't want to send this out. You are welcome to do that, or you can just leave it going to all of those students. Then you'll hit continue, and you'll see that you can add organizers to your campaign. So if you wanted somebody else on there, as far as like somebody else they could schedule with, you could do that. So for this, I'm just going to add a test advisor to that. I see that the drop-in or the appointment and campaigns availability is from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, so it looks like that will be great. Then I will hit continue, and you'll see that this is pretty much the email that's auto-generated, but you can definitely make edits to it. So it'll say, please schedule your academic advising and transfer center appointment. So this is a very generic email. However, if you wanted to add in something around the lines of, I saw that you were scheduled for classes last year. We also see that you aren't enrolled for fall of 2021. We would love to meet with you to discuss how we can serve you better going into this upcoming semester and see if there's any way we can help. Please schedule an appointment with us to do so, and then it will include that link. So you can get creative and personalize this however you may wish to do so. And then you can kind of see what that preview email looks like. So for example, if the student's name was Andrew, it would auto-populate, and you'll be able to see that all there. So then you can just hit continue as long as you're happy with it. And you'll see before you send it out, you'll get a confirmation. So it'll say, this is the type of appointment you want. So you want it to be with the AATC, a video or phone appointment to talk about academic strategies for 30 minutes. They can only schedule one appointment, and the end date for this is the end of July. And then you'll see that there is an organizer reminder and a non-organizer reminder. So those emails will go out when students schedule appointments to remind them of the appointments they had scheduled. So once you feel you are happy with all this information, you can just hit send, and then it'll say, are you sure you want to send it? And send invitations now. So now that's great. This has gone out to all your Promise Zone students. If you want to monitor the progress in this, you can actually go back to that campaigns page, hit appointments campaign, and then you can click on the campaign specifically that you're looking for. So when you click on it, you can view any appointments that were made from that campaign. You can view all the appointments that have not been made yet. You can view any reports created, so if you added reports notes specifically to students who scheduled through this campaign, you can do so. And then let's say you had other appointments come in, they didn't schedule specifically through your appointment campaign, however, they did end up scheduling with you and you wanted to add them in. Those will show up here as eligible appointments that you can actually add to this campaign, so you can track all your stuff here. So I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions specific to how you can utilize this function, please let me know. Thanks everyone, and have a great week.